The 10 most popular sports in Australia. Australia is a country known for its sporting culture, with sport being an integral part of the national identity. From bustling stadiums to backyard cricket games, sport brings Australians together, offering a sense of community and excitement. The variety of sports played in Australia reflects the diverse interests and backgrounds of its people. Whether it's the intense rivalries of AFL, the precision of tennis, or the thrill of surfing, Australians love to stay active, both as participants and spectators. For students, learning about these sports is more than just understanding the rules of the game. It's about exploring the values of teamwork, discipline, and resilience that come with being involved in sports. Physical activity is essential for health and well-being, but sports also teach us about persistence, fair play, and achieving goals. 1. Australian Rules Football, or AFL. Australian Rules Football, or AFL, is a unique sport in Australia, blending elements of soccer, rugby, and basketball into a fast-paced and high-contact game. Played on large oval fields, the game is notable for its physicality and constant movement, with players allowed to run, kick, and handball the ball to their teammates. A typical match consists of 4 quarters, and the aim is to kick the ball between the opponent's goalposts to score points. Popularity. AFL is the most popular sport in Australia, particularly in southern and western states like Victoria, South Australia, and Western Australia. The AFL Grand Final, held annually at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, MCG, draws massive audiences, with over 100,000 fans attending live and millions tuning in on television. Local leagues and community-level participation are also robust, with nearly 1.4 million registered players across the country, from grassroots to professional levels. 2. Cricket. Cricket is one of Australia's oldest and most celebrated sports, with a strong following in both domestic and international formats. Australia has been a dominant force in world cricket, especially in test matches, where it has won multiple Ashes series and World Cup titles. Cricket is played in 3 primary formats: test matches, lasting up to 5 days, one-day internationals, or ODIs, and 2020 cricket, which is a faster, shorter format. Popularity. Cricket is considered the national summer sport in Australia. The Big Bash League, a domestic T20 competition, has significantly boosted the game's popularity among younger audiences, thanks to its entertainment-driven format. The Boxing Day Test in Melbourne is a major event, drawing over 80,000 spectators to the MCG. With more than 1.5 million registered participants, cricket continues to be a vital part of Australia's sporting culture. 3. Rugby League. Popularity. The National Rugby League competition, NRL, is Australia's premier rugby league competition, attracting passionate fans across the country. The annual State of Origin series between Queensland and New South Wales is a marquee event, drawing millions of viewers and huge crowds. Rugby League has around 500,000 registered players and is well known for its intense fan loyalty, especially in the northern states. 4. Soccer, or football, as it's known globally. Soccer, or football as it's known globally, is a sport that has seen tremendous growth in Australia over the past decades. Played between 2 teams of 11 players, the objective is to score by kicking the ball into the opposing team's goal. While traditionally not as popular as AFL or rugby, soccer has made significant inroads, especially at the junior level. Popularity. Soccer is now the most played organized sport at the grassroots level in Australia, with over 1.8 million participants. The A-League, Australia's top professional football competition, has drawn strong attendance and television ratings. The national teams, the Socceroos and the Matildas, are increasingly popular, especially during major international tournaments like the FIFA World Cup. The Socceroos' qualification for multiple World Cups has helped elevate the sport's profile in the country. 5. Rugby union. Rugby union, a full-contact sport with 15 players on each side, holds a long tradition in Australia, particularly in New South Wales, Queensland, and the Australian Capital Territory. Teams aim to score points by grounding the ball in the opponent's in-goal area or kicking it through the goalposts. Popularity. Rugby union enjoys strong support, with the national team, the Wallabies, winning the Rugby World Cup twice in 1991 and 1999. The Super Rugby competition, which includes teams from Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and other countries, further boosts the sport's profile. Rugby union has about 270,000 registered participants, and international events like the Bledisloe Cup against New Zealand consistently draw large audiences. 6. Tennis. Tennis is a highly popular sport in Australia, both at the professional and recreational levels. Played as singles or doubles, tennis involves players hitting a ball over a net to land it in the opponent's court, aiming to win points and games. Popularity. The Australian Open, held annually in Melbourne, is one of the 4 Grand Slam tournaments and attracts international attention. The tournament draws over 700,000 spectators and millions of viewers worldwide. Australia has a proud tennis tradition, producing legends like Rod Laver and Ash Barty, and tennis remains a favorite sport for casual play, with over 1 million Australians participating. 8. Basketball. Basketball has seen a steady rise in popularity in Australia, thanks in part to the success of Australian players in international leagues like the NBA. The game is played between 2 teams of 5 players to score points by shooting the ball through the opponent's hoop. Popularity. The National Basketball League, NBL, is Australia's premier basketball competition, and its popularity continues to grow. Basketball has over 1.2 million participants in Australia, and the success of Australian stars such as Ben Simmons and Patty Mills has contributed to its growth. Australia's national teams also perform strongly in international competitions, further enhancing the sport's appeal. 9. Swimming. Swimming is a major competitive and recreational sport in Australia, with a rich history of Olympic success. Competitive swimming events involve races over various distances and strokes, such as freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, and butterfly. Popularity. Australia has produced some of the world's greatest swimmers, including Ian Thorpe, Dawn Fraser, and Emma McKeon, and regularly finishes near the top of the medal tally at international events like the Olympic Games. Swimming is also one of the most participated sports at the grassroots level in Australia, with over 3 million Australians regularly engaging in swimming for recreation and fitness. 10. Surfing. With its expansive coastline, Australia is a surfer's paradise. Surfing is not just a sport, but a way of life for many Australians, especially in coastal communities. The country has produced many world-class surfers, including Mick Fanning and Stephanie Gilmore. Surfing teaches students balance, focus, and respect for the ocean. It also promotes physical fitness and perseverance as they learn to master the waves. Australia's sporting passion. Australia's sporting landscape is rich and diverse, with millions of Australians either participating or following a variety of sports. From the iconic AFL Grand Final to the fast-paced excitement of Rugby League and the international success in swimming and tennis, sports continue to be an essential part of Australian culture. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the American Playbook. Your support means the world to us. Thank you.